Hi guys, it's Facebook Live from my desk. Many of you were watching on Saturday when we do the radio show and we got kind of cut off right at the last. It was completely my fault. I accidentally touched the screen. I shouldn't be allowed to touch the screen at all. And then we lost connection, and then we got back on. Y'all couldn't hear me, or probably my mouth was talking and the sound was coming from somewhere else. Anyway, completely irritating. So I'm going to take over where I left off, and I'm doing it back here by my desk. Let me give you the number for the store. It's 210-341-1573, and the address for the store is 2361 Northwest Military Highway. Now you might hear a lot of noises because this is regular business time right now. So where I left off, we were talking about saving water, and the most important appliance in your house is, of course, your faucet. That is the one that can waste the most water. And what we had talked about is if you have to flush a toilet twice, if your toilet is stopped up and you don't get enough water, what you can do for that. And we talked about delete germ. And then we were talking about connections and how a connection at the bottom of your toilet, if it starts to leak, can cost you a lot of money because, one, it may start as a little drip but then go to full-fledged Niagara Falls very quickly. And let me just show you something. This has always interested me. This is what goes onto the bottom of your toilet. And what do they put on it? A very inexpensive plastic, okay? They don't do something like this. This is what goes into the water supply. But this is what goes in a toilet. And this is where it always fails, always. It will get a drip underneath here, and then it's all gone. So what do? Because if you have a leak in the bathroom that you use all the time, you know it. You walk in, there's a puddle on the floor. You immediately turn off the water to the toilet, and it's all, you go and you get another one of these and you replace it. But what if it's in a bathroom that you don't frequent very often? Maybe you're a two-story house and the kids have all left, and that upstairs bathroom nobody uses except when you have company, or maybe you have a back bathroom by a study that's just maybe a powder room and nobody uses that one either. So what do you do when you get a leak back there? Well, you usually don't know about it until it's too late. Too late. Water is running down the hallway, or it's running out of the second store eaves in your home. It's just not good, and you waste so much water and you so much damage that goes on. So what do? You just buy a little deal called a leak alert, and it kind of looks like a garage door clicker, huh? Except it's got these little sensors. They aren't just little wires, they're sensors. And when those sensors get wet, this sets off an alarm and will let you know, hey, somebody come back here and fix this thing, because we're getting ready to let loose with all the water in San Antonio right now. So this is, hi Steve, welcome to the show. This is very important. Do you want to put them under every toilet or under every sink? No. You just put them on the ones where you don't visit very often, and then they will help remind you that there might be a problem, okay? So remember, leak alert in the bathrooms or any water, like maybe you have your hot water heater upstairs or in the attic. I don't know why they do that. Most inconvenient place to put a hot water heater, but if it starts to leak, and of course you have a pan underneath it, and if it still leaks, it starts coming through the ceiling, okay? But this would let you know that there's a problem. And so these are great to have, really great. They more than pay for their money. All right, so what if you do have a small leak and it's not a convenient time It's 10 o'clock on a Friday night and you don't want to call a plumber right then. What do you do to take care of that? If it's on just regular, like your pipes, your PVC pipe underneath the sink, or maybe PVC, maybe you've got a leak out in the sprinkler system, there is this product, and I'm trying to see if I can get it out without making a whole lot of noise. Okay, it's called Extreme Tape, okay? And Extreme Tape is a tape, not a sticky tape, but a flexible, stretchy tape that will take care of any hole that you have in PVC. It will take care of, I'm going to see if I can get it done for you. Probably not. It's just too much pressure right now. Hi, Matthew. All right, there we go. All right, see? And see, it doesn't stick to my fingers. But what it will do is when you pull it, it will stretch to 3 times the amount and wrap it around itself. So let's just say this is your pipe. You're going to wrap it like this, pulling the whole time, and you want to wrap it about 1/4 of an inch around itself. So let me just see if y'all can see that. See? And you want to pull it and stretch it all at the same time. When you pull and stretch, it's a friction tape, and so when you do that, it clings to itself and it melts together like one piece. And let me tell you, it either can be a temporary fix until you call the plumber, or it can be a permanent fix for out in the yard, in your sprinkler system. Let me tell you, you can use this on just about anything. You can use it on radiator hoses. You want to keep, my dad used to keep these in the truck all the time. You can use it for all kinds of things. So it's called Extreme Tape, and it's really good. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Ed. All right. Now, we had a question that someone was asking about, and I answered it on the air, but that was about the time we got really messed up. And they said they have on their brick house where their sprinkler hits, they're getting a white film, and they want to know how to clean it off. Okay, that white film is hard water, and it only shows up like if you have a red brick house or you have a dark brown house, dark brown brick. If it's light colored, you don't notice it too much, but it's an easy way to take care of it. We did a video one time back there's a bank in our area, and all the way across the back of that red brick is, you can just see halos of hard water. So we took it off in one area, and this is how simple it is. You want to use a product called Acid Magic. Acid Magic is a buffered muriatic acid. It is muriatic acid in every form, except it's buffered. And so what does buffered mean? Buffered means that it doesn't smell. It's 90% less fumes, and that's what always makes me nervous about when I see people that go to aisle 19 and they grab a big jug of muriatic acid, and I said, hey, what are you using that for? And they go, I'm putting it in my toilet. I said, do you have any windows in your bathroom? No. Please be careful, because you can get overcome by those fumes just like that. And so, but with Acid Magic, it's a safer product to use because it's 90% less fumes, and it doesn't burn on contact. When we used to have to clean the outside of the house with to get the hard water off on these stains I'm going to talk about, and we would use regular muriatic acid, you always had to keep a garden hose running right then, because if you get it on you, it's a burn immediately, and it's not just like a sting, it hurts. Okay, so Acid Magic is what you need to use. Now, Acid Magic is great for outside a masonry cleaner. Okay, this is not something that you want to use in the toilet. It's just a waste, because this costs a little bit more because it's a little more specialized. Okay, use Delete Germ in your toilet. This you use outdoors, and you can also use it to clean off hard water around the pool. And so the first thing you want to do is you take the area that you want to clean and you wet it down with water. And then you take your Acid Magic and you spray it on. And you could just literally, instead of putting it in another container, like a quart-sized container, you could just put a spray bottle top on top of this and spray the area. It's going to immediately foam up, and then you take a plastic bristle brush like this and you start scrubbing that area, and then rinse it off and move to the next area. And it works every time. It's so fast, it's easy, and it works. So if you have that kind of hazing on your masonry, okay, this doesn't work real good on wood, okay, that's a whole different scenario, but on masonry, this is excellent. And that's what that lady's question was all about, was the hazing that she had on masonry. All right, I thought since we were going to the trouble to go live right now, I'd talk to you for a few more minutes, and this, you know, if we could do the radio back here, this would be great. This is very comfortable. All right, I want to talk to you about two of my favorite light bulbs. Favorite. The first one is this one. This one's made by Philips, okay? And if you notice, it's got this great little red sensor up front. This little red sensor is a dusk to dawn sensor. So how many of you have dusk to dawn lights on the outside? And if the sensor goes out in the light fixture, you've got to replace the whole sensor or replace the whole light. But not anymore. Okay, now if that happens to you, you just keep your light fixture and install a light bulb like this. So when the light bulb will come on at dusk, and right now that's about what, 8:30, and then goes off in the morning. Just turn your lights on, install the bulb, and that's it. Just leave it alone. And let me tell you, I know that that having to remember to turn lights on and off all the time is a pain. And so that's why I like these bulbs, because I don't have to remember that. And if you have lights on around the house, for one thing, it looks very welcoming to have people coming over. And another thing is it tells people that you don't want there, somebody's home, okay? So don't come knocking on my door or my window. So this is, and they're so inexpensive. I think they're still under like $10. I mean $12, okay? And it's a 60-watt bulb, so it's not glaring. It's just a really nice light. I've had one in the front of my house for probably 4 years. They last a long time. All right, now, this is one of the newer lights that I really fell in love with. This is made by Fight. You spell it F-E-I-T, Fight. And they usually do not sell. We are a Do It Best dealer, and they usually do not sell to Do It Best unless you buy from them during markets. So I have to buy during a market time. I cannot just buy weekly. And so the last time that I was at market, I had seen these bulbs and I really wanted them. And because, let me tell you why. Okay, they are a motion detecting bulb. So I know you're real familiar with something like that. Unlike this, that's dusk to dawn, used outdoors. I mean, I guess you could use it inside your house, but I didn't get a lot of good response with that. I thought that would be a cool idea, but it's just too dark in my house, and there's not enough light to make it go off. Okay, but this I put in my bedroom. Now, mine doesn't have this cute little switch on it right here. Let me show you. Know, this is kind of fun. Since I get to be so close to the camera, and let me show you what that is. Okay, it's a plastic bulb. Okay, and this little switch right here is got 3 levels of light. So it will do daylight, which is a white light. It will do cool white, which has a little more bluer tone, and then it'll do a soft white, so it gets more yellow. So if you like, you get to choose, and then you set it and put it in. This is where I put it in. I put it in my bedroom because in my bedroom, I do not have a light switch on the wall that would turn on my lamps. My house is an older home. It's kind of just a, they built like 1 million of them in my neighborhood. So it's just a builder's grade home. So when you go in and you turn on the switch, it does not have a switch for your lamps so that you could see to walk into the bedroom. So I put one of these in my lamps. And when I take maybe 2 steps into my bedroom, my lights come on, which I really like. So that way I'm never walking in to a dark bedroom. So, and so then once I found out how well these worked, I was like a squirrel putting them in all around the house. Any place there was a dark room that I would have to walk into and walk over to where I'd have to turn on a lamp, I put these in. My back bedroom, the back study, and so anytime I get close to the doorway of that bedroom or study, my light comes on, and I don't have to walk into a dark space, because I don't know about you, but sometimes my dog leaves things around like toys and chew sticks, and I don't like stepping on them. And so this opens up the light so that I can see where I'm going. And most of the time when I come home in the evening, it's dark, and so this is great for me for safety, and so you might want it too. They're not expensive. I think they retail for about $20, and I've had mine because I had the one before this because I went to an Ace store to get one, and then once I could buy them for myself from Fight, I brought them into the store. They're really nice. Okay. All right, so since we're doing some things, I thought I'd show you some new stuff that we just got in the gift shop. All right, look at those. Are those gorgeous or what? They have a beveled stone in them. They're very lightweight. Even, I'm not that tall, but look, they hit at a nice length. And these are $15.99. They're gold, and they're kind of a soft brushed gold. Aren't those pretty? Gotta have these. All right, these are Jill's favorite, I think, and I'm gonna show you. All right, see that? And see, it's not just a straight, it's a hoop in a hoop. And they've got rhinestones on them. They're not quite as long as the other ones. They're still that soft gold, which is so pretty. And these are also $15.99. We just got these in. All right, got these in. And still, again, soft gold. And they have the back on them. I forget what you call that kind of back. A hanger back? No, I forget. But these are pearl, and they look like freshwater pearls. Really pretty. $15.99. Aren't those pretty? They would look great. They look great with what I have on. All right, then how about a little pop of color? Look at these. Aren't those fun? So cute, so lightweight. Kind of a hoop. Aren't those pretty? These are $13.99. They would look great with, like, if you were just doing an all solid color one day and put a little pop of color on. And like I said, these are $13.99. All right. The last ones, and we have 2 more boxes we haven't even opened. These. And they are a leather feather. Aren't those pretty? And these are $13.99. Gold, leather back, really pretty. All right, now, but that's not it. All right, we got new yellow box in. So this was a restock. These are super comfortable. They are so pretty on. Look how pretty the jewels are on those. Aren't those pretty? And we just got these in. I think the sizes are running from 7 to 11s. We might have some 6.5s. Okay, it's got kind of a medium base on it, a medium heel. Then this is a new one for us. We got the other one we had in was all natural colored and clear stones, but it was very popular. The natural wasn't available anymore, but the blue is. Is that not adorable? It's got lots of bling in the middle like that. Very comfortable. Those are yellow box. All of these are going to be yellow box. For those of you that don't like something going through the toe, dun, 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 aren't those cute? They're gray and they've got dark, like a sparkle all over. They're completely jewel encrusted. So pretty. A nice flat, if that's what you like. And then you can wear a yellow box that you don't have to wear by your toes. Super comfortable. All right, and then, sorry, this one is a restock in a different color. So we had this in black, I think, and look how pretty the jewels are on those. A tan with kind of a copper. Aren't those pretty? A nice medium base on it, so a lot of people feel much more comfortable in this right here, a little more heel to it than just a flat. And this one's for you. Aren't those pretty? Okay, and then the last one I'm going to show you, I got this because this is going to be very special pricing. Okay, very special pricing. Lots of fun. It is a flat. And this is kind of satiny. Isn't that pretty? Does it look pretty with my all black dress? Right there. And these are going to retail for under $20. Yep, a yellow box for under $20. Hi, John. Okay, so those are adorable, aren't they? Okay, so that's all I have to show you. Maybe we'll get back on tomorrow and I'll show you we got new dresses, new shirts, from Style U coming in, and also some really cute pants that are coming in that have lace down the side of them. 2 more jewelry lines that are coming in. So stay tuned. I hope this answers any question about saving water and about what you want to put on your feet, huh? All right, you guys take care. Thanks for listening. The number, if you want to call the store and ask about any questions, is 210-341-1573. And that's it for this week. We'll talk to you later. Remember, it's always a great day to paint. Bye-bye.